Hi, Licipriya. Can you just send me a request and
Okay, great.
Oh, hey, can you see me?
Hi. Yeah,
Hi,
it finally. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm great.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a chat like this, isn't it?
Exactly. I think the last time was in 2028.
Yeah, that's right. So where are you now?
Well, I'm currently based in Abu Dhabi, but I'm switching between like the north of Pakistan back to Abu Dhabi and stuff.
Oh yeah, of course. So how is it there?
It's great. It's getting hot now. Before, like we used to wear jackets, but now it's getting so hot.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah. How?
It's also getting very hot in India as well. Summers are
Yeah.
going to start, heat waves. Yeah,
Yeah.
climate change. Yeah.
The change, of course. There's gonna be so much like we have to I have to stay in PT all the time. So
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
you want to start or like should I?
Yeah, sure, you can start.
Yeah. So first of all, Licipriya, thank you so much for joining our live. It's so great to finally talk to you again. So like, can you first of all just maybe like tell me like how did you start your journey since you've achieved so much at such a young age? So like, how did you start?
Well, hi, Matt. Thank you for having me here in today's special live that you've hosted. And also happy Women's Day to you and to everyone else. Yeah. So when you asked me how I started, even though I was born in Manipur, I grew up in Bhubaneswar, Odisha for my schooling reasons. And when I grew up there, I faced Cyclone Titli in 2018 and Cyclone Fani in 2019. So after
Mhm.
facing all those, two cyclones, after seeing all its, devastating effects in front of my own eyes, as a kid, as a toddler, I couldn't. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't take my food. It had a lot of effect on me. Yeah, all the devastation and everything. And then later I moved to Delhi in 2019, and then again I faced the heat waves, even which we are today. Yeah, and the high air pollution level as well. So after facing all such environmental issues, it turned me into a child climate activist because, as a child, I want to stop all the suffering, that these young innocent children, people are facing, even though they're not responsible for it. So I want
Yeah.
to stop from doing all the best I can from my level. So yeah, I started activism, planting trees, raising awareness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. Seeing because of course I've also witnessed the destruction in Pakistan as well. I've seen like all the stuff happening. Like I travel a lot to the north as well. It's like so beautiful. But like seeing all the destruction and
Mhm.
the 2020 was right. So
Yes,
like
yes, I do.
yeah, I go into that area a lot. I consider it my second town. Like so many children got swept away from their families, so many people died. So that's why I also really wanted to do something about climate change. I guess in that way we're a bit similar.
Mhm. Yeah, of course, definitely. I mean, the people who have joined live can see how it's just so similar. Like we all are facing these disasters, and we just want to stop this. We just want to fight climate change, and stop all the suffering, isn't it?
Yeah,
And that's why we're doing our best to fight this because it's just not just me or you who can solve this problem. It's like everybody who should be a part of this. Yeah.
of
What
course,
time is it
exactly.
there?
Currently it's 9:41 p.m. So
Oh, okay.
not pretty. Like,
Yeah.
but
It's
also like
11 here. Hmm.
11.
Yeah, I
I thought
just had my dinner and then I came.
it's not dinner time for us yet. Still.
Hmm.
It's Ramadan, so we have to wait until Sehri. So staying awake most of the night.
Okay, so I don't know much about the festival and all. that you guys do. So could you tell me more about it that I could know?
Yeah, sure. So basically, Ramadan is a month where, like, from one phase of the moon to the other phase of the moon, we wake up at like Fajr time, which is like when the sun rises, and then we like eat food. It's mostly dates and stuff, and we drink a lot of water. And until iftar, we basically just don't eat or drink, and that's when the sun sets. So like, think of it as like Muslim vampires for like 1 month. So
Got it.
just eat
Mm.
night, basically.
Right. Thank you for telling me that.
So like at the end as well, we have like a festival called Eid, and then it's like so great celebrating it in like Pakistan because lights everywhere, and
Right.
it's great.
Mhm.
So, speaking of, we're at the topic of food. India and Pakistan share so much when it comes to it, right? So, like, I don't. Have you tried much Pakistan food? Like, if you could eat only just one dish from Pakistan for like a week, which one would you choose?
Well, that's hard. I mean, I haven't had any Pakistani food or like any dish yet, but I would love to, of course, definitely, with you as well. So, I mean, I don't know much about the Pakistani food, like dishes you have, so maybe you could tell me more about it. But I've heard that it's like really tasty, the biryani. Yeah, the
Biryani.
biryani. Yes, yes, the chicken dishes. You're non-vegetarian, right?
Yes, yes. Don't worry. We have
Okay.
like a lot of options as well.
Yeah. I would like to taste the bun kebab. Is
They're
it
really
yeah.
good, actually. Yeah,
Oh, do you
especially in Karachi. Yeah,
okay.
I was in Karachi, and they obviously have the best in Pakistan. Like, if you go to the other cities, it's not that good, but Karachi makes the best food. Like, I think it deserves to be called the food capital.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to taste it. Have to try all the food, street food and all.
Definitely,
Yeah. You should also
definitely.
come to India and try it as well.
Well, of course, I would love to, but political borders, But I would definitely love to come to India.
Yeah. Even I would love to have you at our home. I live in Delhi only.
Oh, you live in Delhi. That's great. How is it? My grandparents from my dad's side, they migrated from Delhi during the partition time. My
Oh, they
daddy.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
think
so like,
mhm.
sorry,
I
I can
mean,
hear you.
can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people from Manipur has also joined. Yeah, my birthplace. They're saying in our language,
Oh, wow.
hello, Kuduri. Yeah. What are you doing, kay daw ke? Chak charabo. Like, have you had dinner and all? And a lot of people from many diverse. Yeah, we have a lot of diverse audience.
Yeah. So like we've got people from all across the world, as I see.
Mm. Yeah, we do. Ma'am, Kurumjeri, ma'am, ayagi imanabi. I'll just say it in Manipuri because many of my Meitei people have also joined. So people from Manipur. So yeah, I chak chare ma'am nungaribo. Adudo ayagi friend iman ka kana ako'y ngasi Women's Day gi life story. I'm just saying ki you're my friend Iman and we're having a special life today for Women's Day. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯇꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ and also Iman, I saw your post for the Shark Tank.
Yeah.
What was your what were you doing? Like I saw a doll, so it's like a product that you were going a business
Yeah, basically,
startup.
yeah. So
Mhm.
I'm the founder of Earth Warriors, as you already know. So
Yes.
basically, uh, the portal is completely free to use, since I don't want to limit education for everyone, and I mostly work on education, of course. But what I pitched on Shark Tank was like basically, I guess you could say, a mascot for Earth Warriors. Like, name's Fiza,
Oh,
which means
mhm. Yeah.
so that's why we named her that. And like, an eco-friendly, which is made by the local women of Pakistan, like the
Oh.
underprivileged.
Mhm.
So like, we reuse all the textile waste from Pakistan, and then we make it into the doll. And yeah, so I pitched that at Shark Tank.
Wow, that's amazing. So how was it? Was it, did they ask you very serious, difficult questions?
I
They did.
I mean, yeah, I suppose so. It was very nerve-wracking, like the big set, and like
Yeah.
it doesn't really show on, but the sharks were like super away from me. I had to strain to hear them. So, but they were pretty good questions, and I answered like most of them. And my mom and my nanny were also there with me, so like that like helped
Yeah.
a lot with my grades.
So it went great.
Yeah, it
And
went
mhm.
investment.
Even in our school, the thing is, we're having entrepreneur classes, and like we're also talking about Shark Tank, and then you were just there. I told how my friend was also there, Shark Tank, with their startup and all, Earth Warriors. So I talked about you in school.
Oh, that's great. Wow,
Yeah,
so
it's amazing work that you're doing.
thank you so much. So you were born you like, lived most of your like a part of your life in India, right?
Yes, yes, in India only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I shifted a lot, even though I was born in Manipur, I said I grew up basically in Odisha. It's like my second birthplace. Most of my childhood life was there. Then I moved to Delhi, yeah, and all, yeah, because of schooling, because of activism as well.
yeah, I suppose because I think Delhi there's like a lot of stuff around climate change in Delhi, right? Or
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
I suppose.
we're we're facing the air pollution, as you already know, the heat waves, yeah, and also, not only for, yeah, climate change, but like the plastic pollution. You know how much pollution there is. The Taj Mahal protest I did. Even for the Yamuna pollution. The rivers and lakes being so dirty, so polluted, and human beings. The people, our behavior is also like one of the main reasons which have caused this big problem, so we must change it. And about your campaigns, how is it going in Pakistan? I mean, even in Abu Dhabi that you're there, how are you
Yeah,
motivating the people? Yeah.
yeah, well, actually, it's going great. The outreach, especially like, if you like go on my page, I don't know if you know, like, I had like climate camps in Neltar. It's like a off-grade valley. It's 8,000 meters above sea level, and like it's completely cut off. There's no internet or anything over there. And like we set up like climate schools over there in collaboration with the school. And in Abu Dhabi, it's also pretty great. Like I've done a lot of events over here, but mostly in Dubai because there's more, I suppose, topic of discussion in Dubai, even though Abu Dhabi is the capital city, but there's more, uh, let's say, talks in Dubai. So it's going great. What about you?
Yeah, it's also going great for me as well. I'm still using social media as a very powerful tool to raise my voice, because, as you know, even right now we're using, doing the live in Instagram and all, so that we
Yeah,
could reach out to people, thousands of people across the globe, so that they could hear and get our message and do the immediate action as well, with the raise of awareness that they're getting for the problem, or the um issue that we're talking about. And also, I'm doing the organization, which is the child movement, or और the बचपन आंदोलन, जो आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हो, right? So we do the initiatives, tree plantation, raising awareness with many students, children, even my friends, and many other climate activists as well. So yeah.
wow, that's great. So like you're also like still in school. I dropped out when I was like 8, so now I'm a homeschooler. So like how's stuff going? Like at school, have you like because I remember in my old school there used to be like assembly every week, so to also do some speeches over there. So like do you also do that in your school?
Well, for right now, could you repeat that again? I think there was some crack.
Yeah, sure. Sure, no worries. So I was just asking, like, so do you like also like do some speeches or like awareness sessions at school?
Oh,
Because like I remember I used to do that as well.
yeah, we do a lot of stuff like that, like speeches, and also, we do a lot of activities, initiatives in my school, Prometheus, in Noida. So yeah, I also speak there quite often, raising the awareness within our school as well, the school students, about climate education, about climate crisis that I'm fighting about, and how, they can also, help by taking small steps, and how, like, all our little things can make a huge difference. So we do many things like that. Even our school, my school is also really supportive of what I'm doing.
Oh,
Yeah, and yeah, and my exams are also are coming soon. I'm having my midterm break. It's like 1 week break. I came back from my adventure camps just yesterday only, from Ranthambore, Rajasthan. It was a 3 day
oh,
camp. Yeah.
oh,
Do you
that's
have
great.
camps in your school? Adventure
Well,
camps.
I'm homeschooled, so I think every camp is related to my school. So how are your exams going? Like, how is the preparation for exams?
Yeah, I mean, it is going great. I've been really busy with school and, all the events as well. I mean, this month has been like crazy. I mean, a lot of works and all, activism plus education and all, because they're like equally important, and I have to balance it equally. So yeah, I've been also getting a lot of invitations and all for many programs, events. Yeah, but I haven't been accepting a lot because of exams, as I've mentioned before, because yeah, I
Yeah,
need to focus on my studies as well. It's a really crucial time for me. How are
yeah.
you, managing your studies? I was just curious. And the activism.
So yeah, since I mentioned like I'm homeschooled, right? So like basically, I'm associated with a school. It's in U.S. It's called Clown Lara. It's basically an online school where I can like make my own curriculum based on like my career path. So I want to do something about sustainability and environment. So like all the stuff I do, like activism,
Mm-hmm.
going to events. So like they're all part of my learning and curriculum. So basically, I exams, they're basically like exams for me. So like they're all like part of my study as well.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really nice. Because it's different from what I'm doing. Yeah. When I heard you were doing homeschooling, like the online classes, it's yeah. I would like to even experience that kind.
Yeah,
Yeah, and have that kind of learning as well. Because yeah,
you
is
should.
it fun? Is it hard as well?
Well, no, not really. Since like you design your own curriculum, it's actually pretty easy and chill. Like relating like school, it's really relaxed. There's less stress and stuff, and like it's not like because there's like some stereotypes revolving homeschooling that you're not gonna have a future because you're homeschooled.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, of course.
you uh, may like have a future. Like for example, Albert Einstein was homeschooled.
Mm-hmm.
So so
That's correct.
like it's great.
That's yeah, absolutely, you're right. It's really unique when you said that you can make your own curriculum.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wish I had that in my school. That
Yeah,
would be really fun. That would be really fun.
yeah, of course, because like every child is different and they just don't go at the same pace as others. So that's the thing with school. Like you don't have like individual attention on you because of course the teacher can't manage that. So that's why I think that homeschooling is great.
Hmm. Yeah. So it's different for yeah, for yeah, it varies from one person to the other. Yeah.
Of course, education varies from one place to another, and like that's why. But even though like I think schools are great for like a primary like grassroots level, like for children. Do you honestly think because like I usually mostly work in like climate education, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think like it should be like a subject? Because there's a lot of debate on that. So do you think it should be a compulsory like subject in school? Because me personally, I think it should be. But like, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh wait, there was a crack again. I think glitch, or you might call it. Are you saying that climate change should be a mandatory subject?
Yeah.
Oh,
So like, what do you think about it? Should it be?
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, ever since I started my journey, my activism, it was one of my main demands only, having climate education as a compulsory subject in every school education curriculum so that we could fight the climate crisis, the climate change that we're fighting for, from a very young age, from the grassroots level. So that, if we want to achieve that goal, we must start it from the very beginning, from a very young age. So we need to have climate change. And also, if you want to fight climate change, you need to know about it first. What is it about? And lastly, what are the steps that you can take to fight it? And it all comes from the knowledge, from the education only. So we must have climate education. Yeah, governments must include it as a mandatory subject. I also send a lot of, letters to many government, in India, and also many parts of the world. And I received, letters from the Rajasthan and Gujarat government, that they are going to include climate education as a mandatory subject,
Oh,
as a part of their, yeah, as a part of their school education curriculum. So more than, 1.5 lakh schools, 150,000 schools are studying as climate change as a mandatory subject. So these changes these kinds of steps being taken up are really contributing, to help in fighting climate change, because you see there will be no climate solution without the climate education. So I also support it a lot, that we
yeah,
must have.
yeah. That's great. Who in the chat said? Okay, never mind. So somebody said skibidi.
I mean, brain rot and all in this generation.
Yeah,
It's all,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I use it most of the time. So,
Oh,
so like,
I think this Skibidi Sigma is like one of my. I think it was an ex-student from my school. I think his name
oh,
was Shaurya or something. Yeah, he went to London.
wow. Yeah,
My
yeah. My friends as well. They always join my lives and start spamming stuff
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. I get you. I get you. Is there any favorite color do you have?
My favorite color, it sounds so stereotypical, but it's green. My favorite color is green.
Yeah,
So
green
it's
is a
always
very pretty color.
exactly like every time I go to the forest, I have to take like a billion pictures and set it on my as my phone screen because I've always loved the color, but of course it's purple. I think every girl has like a pink and purple face.
Yeah, yeah,
So then,
yeah. Purple. Yeah, purple used to lavender color, pink. Yeah, yeah. It was one of my, favorite colors when I was a
mhm,
kid, and still is. Yeah. Yeah, even I love green a lot, and there are a lot of different shades of green as well,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like the neon greens, like mostly like darker hues of green, but like neon greens, it
Hmm.
kind of like hurts my. But I think
Yeah.
darker green, yeah. So another thing I want to ask, since the discussion is we're gonna talk about like India and Pakistan, right? So you can also ask me a few questions. So like, do you watch any Pakistani dramas or movies, and do you have any favorite actor?
Well, I don't really watch movies, and when it comes to watching Pakistani movies or drama, I haven't watched any, so I don't really know. And for actors or actress, I don't know them much, so not any names coming up in my mind. How about you? Any favorite Bollywood actor or actress, or any जो तुम्हें पसंद है, movies, Bollywood movies?
Yeah, honestly, I don't as well watch many series or movies, but I've been seeing clips all over Instagram and stuff. Like, there's a movie called Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham, and there's a
Yes, yes.
character. She's, I love her so much. She's so
Exactly.
iconic.
She's she's so cool. Like her personality, she's just so sassy and all, and her confidence. It's just lit.
Exactly, exactly.